Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued playing Let's Play of Super Robot Wars 30. I am here with my Heavenly Sword duo partner, Zappa, King of the Giant Robots.
And I, King Ace Zappa, command you. Commence the Super Robot War.
A sign. Camille, under watch at the New Type Labs, finds himself mired in grief. Going to Augusta? Yep, let's go. Joyce Traeger, Hangar 1. This Camille person seems very important to you, Lieutenant Quato.
It's not my place to talk about him right now.
I just can't believe that you're wearing sunshades indoors. Don't you know that's kind of a douche move? I mean, sorry, don't kill me. I can't believe that he's kept under Federation surveillance too.
Yes, at a nasty place called the Augusta New Type Laboratory.
That's where you get those cool sunglasses, right? And also, getting the company's help to get Camille out, right?
Not just Camille.
I just can't get over that look. He looks so... I don't know, the black sunshades with the bright yellow hair is just so it's so dichotometrically opposed. There we go. There's a hard word to say when you're trying to start recording. Huh?
I refuse to tolerate young people in futures being exploited as tools by backwards, outdated humans. No more.
I refuse to tolerate young people with futures
Being exploited as tools.
By backwards, outdated humans? It's kind of a weird way of saying people.
It's a very, very elaborate and fancy, smart-ass way of saying old types. Or, you know we have new types, right?
Yeah.
Guess what the slur was for new types for people that weren't new types?
Old types?
Old types.
Okay, that makes sense. So he's basically saying that without saying that.
Right. I've rearranged things, so you'll see data disappear. Your armor.
Is that why you tried to destroy those Blackboard's people?
That's right.
Don't expect Camille to simply take a hand as blood-soaked as yours when you hold it out to him.
I'm not expecting him to.
Lieutenant Quattro. Are you curious about him? Is it wrong to be? I'm obviously not okay with what you tried to do, but still. No. Char has the power to draw people in. Even I can admit that. And you struck me as a smart kid. I doubt to let him be his bad influence. I don't appreciate being called a kid, Amaro. Sorry about that, Uso. I have high hopes for you, you know. You do? The people who fought with Char can only see him through that lens of combat. That lens of his legend. I'm glad to have people who can see him objectively on the crew. Yeah. Anyway, setting Char aside for the moment. Augusta. People there are the real concern.
I certainly was expecting Augusta to be on our itinerary.
Oh, the dots.
And going there together with you, people would say this is fate's hand at work.
You couldn't read our destiny with your fortune telling. Hello, Ensign Jonah? Michelle? Oh, hey, Oz.
Girl, why have you been following us since our visit to San Francisco?
I'm sorry for intruding on a private moment. Michelle, please, can we help you with something, Oz? Augusta, you were there before, weren't you?
Actually, I've got a question for you instead. You knew that we were the Miracle Children. And you said you were like us?
What exactly did you mean by that? You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. It's okay. But just give us a little space for our business too, okay? Ensign Jonah, here you are.
Oh great, Michelle's with you too. Today's my lucky day. What's with you guys?
Pardon me, we're Team Rabbits. What of it?
Not what I was asking. Hey, look, it's not super urgent or anything, but...
You look kinda down in the dumps, so we came to see if you want to eat with us. You're inviting me to.
Michelle, you're invited too. If you want, we'd be happy to dine with you alone.
Hello, nerds.
I'll pass. I prefer to take my meals alone. Properly alone.
Say, Michelle, are you and Ensign Jonah going out?
If that's a joke, it's not funny. So, you're saying there's a chance for me?
Reminds me of Ace Ventura. You're telling me there's a chance. And me!
Enough, both of you.
You're bothering both of them. Let that be. We have to do better. Remember, we came to help cheer the ensign up. Thanks, Rabbits. I appreciate the invitation, but I've got a scheduled recon run coming up. Okay, good luck out there, then. Keep your chin up, Ensign Jonah!
You know, I'd still be down for a nice dinner with Michelle. Saruga!
You can't just take a hint, can you? Well, I guess we'll be going now.
What's up with those kids?
Team Rabbits? They're a group cultivated for the MJP project. MJP. That's the project doing gene manipulation research for environmental adaptation. Maybe tell me the truth about the part. A lot of the truth about it isn't public. In reality, the cultivation process includes horrible, cool things like memory manipulation. That sounds like the cyber-new-type enhancement process. The rabbits are always so cheery and kind. But we're all the same. Them, you, me, all the same.
Just who are you?
Okay, I'll tell you about myself. Maybe I've been looking for the right people to share my story with. Odds. Inside Augusta New Type Laboratory. Do we know these people?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll do Fa. Camille.
I finally cracked the security for the lab's databanks. Shudder to think I've spent that long here. Back during Char's rebellion, I was helpless to stop him.
Can't blame yourself for that, Camille. You had just recovered from a mental breakdown. You did everything you could.
Everything I could wasn't enough. I couldn't stop him, and worse, lost armor. Now the Federation wants to use me as a new type specimen? Joke's on them. Guess there's no point in using a failure. And again, there's a lot more pointless than this lab in the Federation. When the access nearly fell, even when the Plaza box was open, the world still didn't change. It's like, no matter what we do, it's all useless.
Camille, you're just tired. You should rest for today. Put all the bad things out of your mind.
Sorry, Fa. Here you are staying with me, and all I can do is mope. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about today.
did you find anything noticeable in the databanks?
Yeah, the Miracle Children were here in Augusta, apparently.
The Miracle Children?
I don't blame you for not recognizing the name. They were on the news back when we were kids. Back when the 1 year war first broke out, there was this group of kids barely any older than us. They apparently predicted that a colony would fall on Australia, and they urged citizens to evacuate.
And those are the Miracle Children.
It was a group of 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy. They were studied here as a group of new types. Not just them. Rosamy was here in Augusta, too.
Rosamy, a cyber new type from the Augusta Laboratory. There, she assigned the name Rosamia Badam. She was heavily traumatized by the colony drop during the 1 year war when she lost her entire family. Towards the end of the Grips War, her memories were altered to make her believe that Camille was her brother, for the sake of giving her a cover story to approach him, and thus infiltrate the AUG. Later on, she was sent to confront him in Psycho Gundam MK2. With her mind broken beyond recovery, a pained Camille was forced to put her down once and for all. You know, I've gotten quite a few comments from some people on our previous episodes. You know, thank you for everyone who's watched, commented, liked, subscribed. Amy at Kaiga recently posted something today. But yeah, thank you for everyone. But one of the Connor Old Tonight posted on one of our recent videos and said that the 1 year war is the focus of the original Gundam plus a couple others. It's basically right up there with the Galactic Civil War from Star Wars in terms of everybody else taking inspiration from you. So I didn't know how big of a deal that was.
Yeah. So in the hierarchy in the timeline of giant robot anime, like up until a point, everything was kind of like fantastical about robots. Everything was like Getter and Mazinger. It's like it's got superpowers. It's got an aggressive, hot-blooded pilot. He's ready to save the day and punch the bad guy square in the face. Yeah. And you don't ask where the power source is from. You don't. It's just like magic power sources from the infinite cosmos. I can pull swords and yo-yos and bombs out of my chest. Don't ask questions, just believe. And then Yoshiyuki Tomino came along with Mobile Suit Gundam and flipped the script on everything. What if Giant Robots was about war, and war was bad, and everything was kind of bad, and it wasn't just, you know, man in a robot fighting a monster. Now it's 2 mans fighting, man versus man, in the proxy of a giant robot. There's another dude in that robot, and they also have thoughts and feelings and a philosophy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just never knew how important it was. Speaking of Gundam Wing, I heard just had its 30th anniversary or something.
Yep, that's this year.
And the same Amy Kaiga was like, you know, Gundam Wing better be in Y because it's the 30th anniversary. I'm like, that's a good point.
It won't. That when it comes to Super Robot Wars, they don't care about anniversary years.
They should. Because
last year was Gundam X's like 25th anniversary and G Gundam's 27th anniversary, and all they got was like new merch. They didn't get any new video games.
But I mean, I'm someone who doesn't know anything about Gundam, but I know Gundam Wing. So you would have to imagine that Gundam Wing is like the big giant whale that everyone knows about. So you gotta do something for them.
Would you believe that in Japan it was just another show?
I don't care. We're global now. Dang it.
Right, but it only because it was the right time and the right place for anime that Gundam Wing is such a big deal in America. In Japan, the top Gundam title belongs to the original and Gundam Seed.
I haven't seen those. Alright, let's continue.
Yeah.
Sorry for this side conversation. We do that a lot. Rosami? Her?
Her real name was Rosamia Badam. The name Rosemary was just something they imprinted on her for infiltrations. Still not sure whether Rosamia Badam was even her original name either, though.
Camille, if this goes on much longer, you could be...
I know. It's obviously the lab workers are here to view me only as a guinea pig. And at the same time, they're terrified of me. They're afraid that their guinea pig might actually fight back one day.
If you stay here, you could end up just like all the other cyber new types.
But time they spend tinkering with me is time they're not spending messing around with the lab's other test subjects.
Camille, you don't mean...
All I can do right now is keep there from being more victims like Four and Rosami. A cyber new type from the Murasame laboratory. Her full name, allegedly, was Four Murasame. Distressed over the loss of her past memories, she piloted the Psycho Gundam with the belief that it would help her recover them. She developed feelings for Camille, who was supposed to be her enemy. However, the modifications she received at the laboratory caused her to lose control over her actions and turn violent. For this reason, she was forced to fight against Camille in his Gundam, Mark II. In the end, Camille managed to reach out to her true self and bring her back from the edge. But the moment was cut short as she moved to cover him at the cost of her own life. Four Murasame had a major influence over Camille's growth as a person.
Please tell me that Four has 4 katanas that she uses.
No,
Ah,
because there's
man.
also a Zero Murasame.
Well, that one should have like hilts instead of swords, just like a bunch of hilts, you know? Stop it, Camille. You're your own person. You don't have to sacrifice yourself for anyone else. This is no different from the time you gave up your body over to the souls of the dead. Wait, what? There's
It's a
story
move.
there.
It's a thing. It's a thing. You might actually see it in this game, maybe. Ah. Get that stage title.
A sign.
You know what that sign is?
There's not much I can do with 2 words there, and like one of the words is A, but...
It's the sign of Zeta.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you noticed how I'm breaking up the chapters in my videos, but I basically have a pre-mission, which is everything up to the splash screen there. And then I had the name of the mission. And then after we go to the hangar, I have post-mission. So that's kind of how I'm dividing up the chapters. Fixed sortie, Gundam B packs and Gundam.
Yep, they go and you don't get to choose them. And I think right now they might just be by themselves. Ha ha ha.
No signs of activity from the lab. Even if we did show up without an appointment, we're still friendlies. They're probably confused about how to deal with us. I'm going in, Ensign Jonah. Keep them busy. Understood. Ensign, be honest with me. Would you rather destroy the lab? I imagine that Augusta is the place the magical children may have many fond memories of. You know about us, sir? I learned of you when I lived in confinement from the 1-year war, and you 3 were heroes born from the war, just like me. The rational level of hope and fear people feel toward new types. It was the first specimen. Sometimes I felt responsible for what happened to you guys in the Federation's type of new types. But that's... don't worry about me. I refuse to let that get to me, even if some people might call me irresponsible for it. I am my own person. I don't live just so other people can push their hopes and expectations on me. Lieutenant. It's absurd for the living to be found by the dead. Or bound by the dead. Are you talking about being possessed by the dead, sir? Yes, I am. In a couple ways, don't live an absurd life, Ensign Jonah. Why are you telling me this? Might just be because I heard a voice. A voice? Ensign, you handle things here. What was that voice that the lieutenant heard? He warned me when he saw the narrative. Does he know about the Phoenix? Jonah! Huh? Neo Zeon! They're using older models. Are they trying to camouflage themselves? If they're out here, they must be after the lab. Intercept them, Jonah. This place develops mole suits, but they don't have any active troops. I'll guard this place with my life. You head for the lab, Lieutenant. Jonah. It wasn't all bad memories there. I won't let anyone else touch it. Alright, well, I'm counting on you.
Okay.
New tech
You
labs.
have
Places
a
like
job.
these shouldn't exist at all. But this was a place where I lived together with Rita and Michelle. Defeat all enemies, try to shut down. When you have one allied unit taking the brunt of a foot's onslaught will put you at a serious disadvantage. Things look dicey, try to move into the heart of the enemy squad. Try not to. Yeah, I kind of.
You have a special job to do.
Oh, this is that thing that we were setting up. I forgot about this. We have 2 executables, right? We had to shoot
Yes.
down 3 enemies in the first 2 turns.
That's correct.
I can't believe I remember that.
I forgot we set that up. So
Probably
what you
should've
could
given
do is, does he have focus?
Probably should have given him more stuff.
Does he have the focus spell?
No, but I can shoot down with that.
He doesn't have focus, really.
I said I don't know. I just know I can shoot this down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I have focus.
yeah. Hit focus, so
Why?
you don't have to, because he's going to be the target of everything.
Yeah, but I can always use focus when I'm being fired upon.
On the next on the enemy turn.
Yeah, I don't need to use it here.
Look, I've been playing the Super Robot Wars games where you don't get that choice. This is a modern convenience.
Rita, Michelle. Dang it, I can't afford to let myself get distracted. Just enough. Just enough. That is really close.
War income.
I mean, that is ridiculously close on damage there. Like, seriously, that is way too close. Alright, well, I did it without even trying.
Excellent. Because you accomplished the second objective without even trying, which is Quattro has to have 20 plus kills before starting this mission. He came with 22.
Sick of losing things because I'm powerless. I'm going to fight this time. And we just ended like third turn, which is weird.
Yeah, you triggered the cutscene because you achieved the goal.
Camille, are you okay? Amaro, you're alive. Va, where's Camille? Well...
Huh?
What's wrong? I don't know. I sometimes acted strangely before this, but ever since the fight had started...
They might as well...
What?
They might as well destroy the whole place. Then no one would ever...
He is being possessed by someone else's thoughts. It could be excessive stress in the lab experiments, and Camille's already way too sensitive as it is. But that means Camille...
No, it's not just one person's thoughts. Anger, sorrow...
That's mine.
Spare... Sorry, I got into a bad habit.
That's what happens when you play Super Robot Wars non-stop every single day for
By
10 years.
yourself.
By yourself. Yeah, I know. No, it's just one person's thoughts. The anger, sorrow, the despair of a huge number of people are flowing into Camille. Camille's mind can't take this. It's going to be a repeat of... Camille, stop out of it. Camille! Camille, listen to us. Don't let other people's feelings overwhelm you. You're going to let what was entrusted to you go to waste. The only ones who can give shape to the feelings of the dead are living people. Remember the living. Momento vivere. Vivere? Vivere?
Hmm.
You know, instead of memento mori, which is remember you must die, there's momento vivere, which is remember that you must live.
Oh.
Anyway, remember the living. Remember this special someone that's right here in front of you.
Special someone?
Feel it. Feel the wheel of someone who's trying their dangest to live right here and now.
It's... Bird.
Yeah, that's me.
A bird that's struggling, but still trying to fly.
That is totally me. I like this guy. Camille.
So you are more Gundam than you think.
I swear, if he comes out in a giant penguin suit, I may think this is the best game ever. This goes on too much longer.
No, there's no penguins in this game, sorry.
Aww. Dang it.
There's a couple, but not in this one.
No, stop that, Jonah Pasta. I can't fight if I let them break my spirit. That's... Are you good to go, Camille?
This machine was in the hangar. Think of the test model. Gundam-type mobile suit with a heavy weapon loadout. Got the same controls as the Mark II. No problems on my end, Armora.
Good job holding out, Jonah.
It's Camille Badon speaking. I'm moving in to provide support.
Camille Badon? You're Camille Badon?
You know who I am?
Man, I heard about you from Lieutenant Quattro.
Huh?
Camille, don't get distracted.
Yes, sir.
This is Ensign Jonah Basta. Your assistance is welcome.
Jonah Basta? That's one of the Miracle Children.
Okay, you two, follow my lead. We're gonna push it back. Beat all allied enemies. Any allied enemy shot down. So I noticed defeat all enemies is not flash, which means
It's not blue. Therefore,
reinforcements are coming.
yes. And you unlocked the heavy armor early. Good job. And we deleted this immediately. Good job.
I like how
Heads up, we got reinforcements coming.
on my Twitch chat it shows up as likely ban invader. It doesn't say the guy's trying to sell you views. It says he's a ban invader.
Yep, because he's probably, made an alt, bots making alt accounts.
Bots
Or
making
alt
bots.
accounts for
making
bots.
Oh my god, we are surrounded. Looks like this is their main force.
Does Augusta really hold that much value to Neo Zeon?
Don't worry, we got the dry cruise now. Speaking of. Alright, so before we started, I put parts on blue 1 and red 5.
Okay.
I also wrote down that you always need Ernie along because he's got a AoE sprites tier thing.
Ah.
I just forgot which mecha.
That's Ikaruga.
So you gotta
And
go.
then Tamaki, your Rose 3 is your MXP dealer.
And I've been told by a couple of people that trying to level up everyone is not the best idea.
Bird, you do you.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I understand that, but at the same time, I'm still gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, no, in this game, there's such a big cast. Like, I do eventually want you to form a core team of at least, 5 really powerful units, and then you can do whatever. But it's too soon for you to, make those decisions. You don't even have half the cast yet.
Oh my god, you're kidding me.
I wish I was. No, I don't. I don't. You don't need... You might actually have about half.
That's insane.
This is the biggest super robot war. Laurel Kylum, Captain Bright's here? And... Oh, you should have put him on... I should have suggested putting him on the field, but it's fine. It's actually fine. Is he here too?
Nice work, Amuro. You too, Ensign Jonah.
All units support them and intercept Neo Zeon!
Enemy composition is different from what we saw in San Francisco and Cheyenne.
Guys, teaming up with Zanskar have reached Earth's surface now, huh? They brave all the dangerous atmospheric assault. Yeah, I can guess what Zeon's after.
There we go, defeat all enemies. Alright, so...
So, go to Camille.
Can you...
Sorry, I should have muted for that.
I understand with allergies and everything, it happens.
No, that wasn't allergies, that was choking.
Oh, well.
On air.
Don't die. Can you use a part, after you attack?
No.
So, kind of want to set this up in a very specific way.
Interesting. Banka! Do you have Camille?
I forgot to bring around my zoomer.
I told you to.
I can't believe I did that. I'm very good with bringing her around. Oh well, I can go one mission without an extra MXP. I know it sucks, but it happens.
Have you watched any of the Mark II's animations?
No, but I'll watch it in a second here. We're about to go full on.
About to go full ham?
Cheer is EXP, right?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna get some in that attack. I may have used those abilities too early. Yeah, I may have used those abilities too early.
Well, if you don't attack, they don't go to waste. But if you attack and fail, then you get nothing.
He went through a mental breakdown. He was betrayed by Char. He endured horrific treatment to the Federation, and still Camille fights. He's not a teenager with a chip on his shoulder anymore. He's a full-fledged warrior. I should turn on animation. I'll do that in a second.
It's just about.
Okay, who really needs experience most of all? I'm an 18, Marbit's 18, Junko's 19, Kosuke is 18. So Marbit probably would be my first choice. So what these guys look like.
子供や白く隊だけに活躍させるわけにはこれの威力ならやれるこんなところで
4 levels. Oh, dang. How did the other one level up 4 levels?
If you don't get the kill, you're setting up for Masaki, who should... No, he probably can't.
Well, I got this guy down here, so...
Well, I'm just saying, no, he can't do Psy-Flash, which is a map weapon that would hit multiple dudes. Ooh, he even said their faction name.
So that was a pretty good turn overall. We still got one more here that we can kill, and probably a couple more. Mama needs to kill if I get Ernie up here to do some damage.
モビルスーツ、なんという機能美なのでしょう。切れ味をご覧。
ダメだ。逃げることも追うこともできない。スピードでは負けても戦い方はある。目の前の敵から立つ。
I like how he mentions his speed after saying that. That was cool. Alright, so you're 18. Let's get you in here.
イクミ、始めるよ。
あ、バックアップは任せろ。
ブレーキシーササイズ G セット。
撤退するしかないのか。
Wow, that was a big hit. I don't think these guys can get any kills. Everything else is probably too far away at this point. However, there is an army over here that maybe I could do something with. It's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to only hit one person, dang it. It's not what I want to do.
Oh.
Well, I can still get a kill here.
Mm-hmm. An Armored Mark II? It's like a reflection of my current state. I don't know what I can do as I am now, but I'm going to keep pressing forward. For the souls of Four, Rosemi, and all those who died in that lab. For myself.
目の前の状況が理解できないのか。出てこなければやられなかったのに。
Wow, there's a lot of fire coming out of those missiles. You're the only one not to have it.
Yep, Grandpa Gundam, go!
Really hate to move him into the middle of all this, but I still can't get the kill. Oh, I do have an EX action. You know what? Why can't I use this?
You don't have enough
Oh,
points.
I'm misreading it. EX7's up here. I thought it was at the top of his unit. Okay.
Charge? Use
I don't-
any weapon after moving. Ah.
I don't know if I can kill this thing, is what I'm saying. I can hear a voice calling to me from space. Something's about to happen. Something that never has before.
Yeah, he's
ここで
right.
しか意思を示せないのか。そこだ。
So I did a count. I did some tallying and some counting. You have 68 voices in this game.
ガンダムを落とせ
I
ば。
have 65.
来るなら来い。
That's pretty even.
いい機体だ。
We've met over 130 characters.
That is insane. I think that's
And
pretty
there's
even,
still
though.
more coming.
I mean, 68, 65 is not a bad distribution.
Right, considering that like we were only like barely trying to keep it balanced.
But you do have a bunch of the also the big name characters as well, so kind of balances it out.
Right.
ガンダムには俺も
We
恨
haven't
みがある。
encountered many of the actual villains.
狙撃する。
We have
Like I think,
that 10 wise men council people.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
ガンダムを落とせば。
7. I'm not gonna count him yet.
そっちが戦い
8.
という手
A
段を取
ninth
るの
one
だ。
may be dead.
なぜ
10,
戦いという手
11,
段しか取らな
12
い。
total?
来たか。直撃させる。
I need Kid to get a kill.
まさか別の世界の機体と戦うことになるとはな。ここから
Against
先は
machines
行
from
かせ
another world. I actually knew.
俺を甘く見んなよ。どこの世界にも戦争をしたい奴はいるんだな。決めてやる。
そこを抜ガンダムには俺も恨みがある。頭を押さえる。
甘いのよ。袖付きはここで止める。これなら
Yeah, she said sleeves there as well. Okay, do I want you to shoot down? Yeah, that's fine. You're level 19.
敵機を発見した。距離を詰める。今の感覚を
He
忘れ
missed.
ないようにしないと。
Huh? Yeah, 2-3 chance of hitting.
相手の戦い方は相手の懐に飛び込め。
Man, that death scream. Jeez. Shot leveled as well.
Good morning, Prime.
Okay, I still have a couple units I can capitalize off EXP. They are 1 and 5. If I can find them. Isuru. Hey, Prime, what's
Yeah,
up?
We were here last weekend. You know, it's every weekend at approximately 10 a.m. Central Time.
want to get Kid a kill.
Kid or Addy?
Kid. Or Eddie. Yeah, I'll probably get Eddie kill. That's the one problem I'm gonna have is units that can swap pilots. There's a good chance that I may not use those characters because they're just a little bit too complicated to remember. Ooh, that was close. Ignore them, Prime. People talking about things that they don't know what they're talking about. They're not worth it. I understand what you're saying, though.
Mm-hmm.
And the Switch 2 is just announced, and people are already talking stuff about it.
Well, I agree with one bit of it, but what can we do except, you know, wait and see. I agree that the prices are a bit too high.
I agree that there's no game coming out that makes me go, oh my god, I need to buy the system.
Yep. Guess what also has that problem? The PlayStation 5.
I have PlayStation 5.
I still don't own one because it hasn't come out with the killer app just for me. Everything I could want on it has either been also on PC or also on PS4.
Obviously, the thing is, I don't play PC a lot.
I didn't either until I had to get one for recording.
Because the problem is, my PC is usually doing video rendering or uploading or something like that, so it's very hard for me to play it.
Well, that's why I got a super powered one, so I could do both.
Thought that'd be fun to get a second PC, so. I mean, you can get a kill. That would be fine. I mean, you gotta get your Arnie quota in every single episode. He's just a delight to be around. Ooh, 2 levels though. Oh, I need to get the units their kills. I need to get Asagi a kill. Where's Red 5? Okay, you got your kill. I need to get Asagi a kill. Feels so weird to fight this battle without my girl. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to bring her. No, let's have you defend.
Even more launching Red Rangers and Adventure in Another World and Super Robot Wars. Let's take it to the man of it. That one might be a little harder to work in, like a Sentai team would be harder to work in, but it's not impossible.
I totally forgot this guy was behind me. I don't want you to shoot down. I want you to shoot down when you have the part activated. Alright, that one's softened up by himself, so all works. Okay, first things first. How do you use your part?
Whose part?
Because I had a part on him. Well, even if he doesn't have a part, he has gain. So
It's already cast. It is currently active.
why is it currently active?
Because it is. For whatever reason, he hasn't killed or shot down anyone yet, so it's still active.
There's level 21. Persist, new skill.
Buster!
He's got a core attack. And cats. 21, 22, 20. Memo's got some power, so I don't think I need to get any kills with that one. But Junko might benefit the most. No, that's too powerful. Arnie's the best, I swear, Prime. Nice. Could use Abby to get a kill as well, but I said, who's getting the kill? Junko?
Come here.
私が主落隊の一番手をやるよ。数の上ではこちらが有利だ。ペギ、マヘリ。もらった。こっちで気がすらす。
Oh, you know what you could do if you ever felt like mixing it up?
Put
You could
pilots to
assign
different-
armor. Yeah. You could put Armoro or Char or Uso in one of those.
I thought about
And
that,
s-
but
And see what the strike team has to say to them.
I thought about that, but I didn't want to mess with, you know, the canon and everything, just putting people in multiple different suits when I don't know, like, what the character story are and all that.
Oh, if they're ever force deployed, they will be put back in their normal robot. All enemies have been destroyed, but Zeon attacked the Federation new type lab. Despair's reporting.
Camille, we're here for you. This is the Autonomous Corps, Dreykus. We're exercising authority to remove you from this institute. If any trouble arises as a result of this action, then I'm ready to pull in help from high bases.
Thank you, Captain Bright. In that case, I'd like you to pass on a message to the administrators for me. Tell them that it's not permissible to turn people into tools of war.
I'll make sure that message gets passed on loud and clear. In light of the fact that they're now popular Xeon targets, I think new type research institutes worldwide will end up getting re-examined. Ensign Jonah. I'm okay, Ass. Thanks for your concern. Augusta is a place with a lot of memories for me, Rita, and Michelle. The past can be changed, but even so, we have to change. Jonah, Camille, you've been entrusted with responsibilities of your own. Just don't let them consume you. Fight because you want to. Twice Traeger, hang on one.
Camille. Char Aznable!
Oh!
I'm fairly certain that's the second time you punched me. I haven't worked out what to say yet, so that's what I've got right now. Fair enough. Of course, I hardly expect a punch to wrap up everything neatly. Char Aznable.
Char, is this the reunion you wanted? Saying nothing is so different from running away. I won't change anything. Camille. That was a soul-wrenching yell. I could hear his sadness. Yeah. It must have been rough for you, Fa. It's nice to see you again, Captain Bright. I'm finished handling Camille's arrangements. You're both free to go. And I mean that. You want to walk away for the drag cruise right now, you're welcome to. I think Camille will choose to fight. Camille was ready to give up on life before, but he already seems a bit different now. What changed his mind? I'm not too sure myself.
It was the Gundam there.
The narrative. Huh?
You're Ensign Jonah Besta, right? The way you fought looked like a bird to me.
A bird?
Like an injured bird trying its hardest to fly. That's what let me fight again. Thank you.
You see, the power of the penguin. Never failed.
And just wait till later, homie. Just wait till later.
Oh, I don't think that's some kind of future inspiration like that. That's not true. You're amazing out there, Ensign. Seeing you go as far above and beyond today was encouraging for me, too. Oh.
Captain Bright, Fa and I will be working with you again.
Are you sure about this?
Did a lot of thinking about what comes next when I was here in Augusta. I still don't have an answer, but if me going to battle can help protect someone or something...
Alright. I'll be counting on you then. There was a methods and the supplies we got from Luro and Company. I'll assign it to you, Fa. Yes, sir. I'll do my best to pull my weight, too.
Thanks, Fa. I think you're part of the reason why I can fight again. You're the reason I was able to shake off the souls of the dead.
I am?
Yes, you've shown me the warmth of those who live, the warmth of life itself.
Camille. Oh, that's right, Camille. Never forget that you're alive.
Sharazimal, I get why you lost faith in the Earth Federation. I get what you're trying to accomplish. And your methods aside, sometimes I don't disagree. So I'll dream of what humanity should be in my own way. That'll be my new battle to fight.
Power part, Aqua Model acquired.
Yep, something that's good for units to get in the water. Also, you have your first heal bot.
What do you mean?
It's your first robot that has the explicit ability to move adjacent to an ally and recover its HP.
What robot is that?
The Methus.
The Methus?
Yeah, you just got it. It just appeared. Bright was just mentioning it. First page.
Oh, Fa's robot.
Yeah.
But this guy's probably not a very powerful attacker.
It's a heal bot.
So how does she get experience?
By healing.
Wait, you get experience by healing?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And the experience you get is based on whatever it is that you are healing. If you heal someone that's got more experience than you get more experience.
Oh, okay. That's clever.
You see that that yellow icon there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a repair ability, and that last icon is just transform, where it changes forms. Because you see it says Methus MA, and if you hit your R button, your L button, I think, there's your Methus regular.
Cool.
Now for me, until I got someone else, it was always the robot that went go. It was like, okay, you have the highest attack and the lowest HP, because you know what's going to happen? Enemies are going to target your heal bot if they have low HP. So if you design it to be an emplacement for healing. You'll be fine.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.